one. Today I'll teach you the power of spot heights. What are the 3D analysis and 3D features we can create using spot heights? You can do a lot of things like creation of contours, creation of triangulated irregular network or TIN, or 3D in the form of raster. It can be done using ArcGIS. First open the ArcGIS screen and go to the option tools and click on add XY data. Here you need to specify an Excel file or the file in CSV format that you have already saved, where you have first column as latitude, second column as longitude, and third column as altitude. If you don't, you can just go to Excel, create a table accordingly and save it using save as option in CSV format. Move to that file and select that. This is exactly what I have done in this particular file. Select OK, and you can change latitude and longitude for X and Y if you feel that you have interchanged them while creation. Click OK, and click OK because you need not have object ID for this particular table, and all the points are added to the screen. These are the points with the spot heights. You can just open the attribute table and see that you have the altitude column here. These are the basic points using which you will be creating your contours. Once you have this CSV format, whatever to be done in ArcMap requires everything to be in shape file format. How do we do that? Just right click on the file. There is an option called data and there is an option called export data. Click on that. By default it will be exported to SHP format. I'll consider the default file name and click OK. The result will not be anything different, but just the same points whatever you have already, but this is in shape format. Once you have done this, you need to do some surface interpolation using one of the techniques available in ArcGIS. Now you have export output to in the form of shape file. Go to spatial analyst. There is an option called interpolate to raster. You can use any of the techniques. I will be using Kriging technique. Just click on that. By default your shape file is considered as input points. Z field is latitude. You should change it to altitude because your third dimension is in altitude. Thereafter you can keep everything as default. You can just change the name of the output file and number of points, everything you can change, but I'll keep everything as default and click OK. Your raster will be added. Raster in the form of 3D will be added to your screen. This is your raster with the height values. Now it looks like a DEM. Say you need to create contours out of it. Go to spatial analyst again, and there is an option called surface analysis. There you have an option called contour. Click on that and input surface will be the Kriging output, and contour interval you can change it. I'll keep it as 3 meters, and you can specify the output file name. I'll keep it as default and click OK. Now remove everything. You have your contour maps displayed on your screen. Similarly, you can do many more analysis in surface, like you can create a slope map, you can create an aspect map, hillshade map, viewshed map, etc., etc., just by clicking on those particular menu options. Now say that you have the contour map. You want to create a triangulated irregular network. You can do that by going to 3D analyst and the option create and modify tin. Create tin from features is the option that you need to select.